Your brother became a lawyer. I don't need you anymore. Huh? What? Suddenly? Maybe a high school dropout can't understand. That's not what you should say to your son. So, what do you mean? It means exactly what it means. You're too stupid to understand such a simple thing. And that's why you can only send me $50,000 a month. Isn't that enough? Not even close. I told you to doubt it. I told you the other day it's impossible. I hate to say this, but I dropped out of high school to support you and Chris. I've been sending money to you for years. What the hell is wrong with you? You shouldn't say that to your mother. I gave you birth. You're so nice to Chris. Why are you so hard on me? Chris looks more like me. What? That's all? He is very obedient. He doesn't talk back. Besides, he's a lawyer now. He's great. I'm glad Chris finally became a lawyer. He never talks about that stuff. I just heard about it the other day. He told me first. Okay. He's the most promising lawyer of the bunch. That's my boy. That's great. And that's why you're out. Oh, is that a difficult word for a high school dropout? I don't need you anymore. That's a terrible thing to say. I can't believe you are my mother. It's your fault. You shoplifted once. I was only 16. How many times have I told you it wasn't me? You got away with it, but I wonder what really happened. I'm looking forward to Chris' future. He's had 2 years of legal something, and the salary wasn't so good. Legal apprenticeship. He's done with that and finally became a lawyer. From now on, his salary will go up. Are you trying to take advantage of Chris? Hey, he got plenty of money. He doesn't mind. That's not the point. Why do you rely on your kids all the time? Why don't you get a job? How dare you lecture your mother? Who do you think raised you? You did, but you made me do housework for as long as I can remember. I don't remember you ever being kind to me. A high school dropout doesn't know how to talk to people. You have always lied to me since you were a kid. My education has nothing to do with it. You're the one who told me to stop going to high school and start working. Oh, shut up. Chris is a good-looking elite lawyer. You are a high school dropout. You guys are very opposite. You didn't have to say that. That's enough. Just don't take advantage of Chris. He'll take care of me anyways. You're not making any sense. I was going to bring some money to you tomorrow. Oh, that's right. It's my payday. Is this your monthly I'm doing my best day? Or is it a day to show how much I owe you? Is that what you thought of me? I always disliked your attitude when you sent me some money. But you're right. I'll at least see you one last time. I don't even want to see your face anymore. I don't even have to give you the money. Just bring me the money as a last-ditch effort. You're a real stickler, aren't you? Wasn't that just a little money? Shut up. Money is money. Bring it to me, or I'll make you pay for it. Are you threatening me? What are you going to do? I don't know. Okay, but tomorrow is the last time. That's it. I'm looking forward to it. You are such a lousy mother. I don't know what I've been doing all this time. I'm Tyler, and I'm 29 years old. My father died when I was a kid. He left us a house and insurance money, but living with my mother and my younger brother Chris was difficult. I was told to drop out of high school and start working. My father's insurance money had long since run out, and I spent my days earning cash for my mother, who never worked. I thought she appreciated me at least a little, but I was wrong. But tomorrow would be the last time I would go through this. But then, unexpected thing happened. That face of yours, you were soaking wet, just like a rat. I never expected to be splashed with water at your front door. Did the water taste like some food? I saved some of the water from the dishes for you. It's all sticky and greasy. Smells bad too. It's a good idea, right? I love the way you rub back. I feel like crap. I can't wear this suit anymore. My eyes are starting to hurt. You're overreacting. Well, I wouldn't feel a thing if you lost your eyesight. But this should not be happening. I despise you. Don't play the victim. Where are you now? In a public restroom? It's funny you're making yourself look like a rat. I don't care. You're the worst people I've ever met. I'm only telling you how worthless you are because I'm your parent. But still, you should have left me the money. Are you kidding me? There's no way I'm giving it to you after what you did to me. You're useless to me to the end. Well, okay. I'm feeling good now that I've seen something more interesting than expected. I'll make an exception. I can't believe how lousy you are. You actually made me make up my mind. Don't ever call yourself a parent again. I won't even if you ask me to. I'll cut you off. Don't ever show your face again. Don't ever mention that you're my son or Chris' brother. Of course not. It's a disgrace to have a high school dropout in the family. It's a hindrance to Chris' career. That's right. He's coming back to visit me soon. I bet he'll move in with me. Celebrity life. I see. What an elite son I have. Which firm does Chris work for? You'd be surprised, the famous Smith law firm. What? Are you surprised you can even say a word? It's a massive firm. He's so different from you, a bottom feeder. Did Chris tell you that? Are you sure? You doubt me? Chris told me he works for Smith's law firm. Okay. I'll live a celebrity life with Chris, so don't ever show your dirty face again. Okay, I'll never have anything to do with you again. From this moment on, we are strangers. Finally, I'm off the hook. Well, you were never really a part of my life in the first place. Goodbye. I have no money. Who are you? How dare you talk to your mother like that? I don't have a mother. Just listen to me. They stopped my electricity, water, and gas. Isn't that because you haven't paid the bill? I've never paid anything. It's always been free. Of course it's not free. I didn't think you were this stupid. That's so rude. I know it's not free, but no one asked for it, so I figured the vendor forgot about it. If I told them, I'd have to pay. I don't understand. I don't have any money, and they cut off my electricity, gas, and water. Oh yeah? I thought Chris and I could live together. He came back once, took all his stuff and left. And I haven't heard from him since. Wow. What's with that attitude? Your mother is in trouble. As I said before, I don't have a mother. You're too old to be so cynical. Bring me the money and you'll be my son again. You're the one who said you cut me off. I've been feeling good for the last 2 months. I'm working harder. I'm feeling more positive. I can't believe how good it feels to get rid of you. Don't be a fool. It's hard for you, isn't it? You're the one having a hard time. I'm telling you, it's no wonder your lifeline was cut off. I was paying for your utilities. What? I canceled the autopay 2 months ago when I cut ties with you. Wait a minute, that's not possible. You used to give me $15,000 and pay for my utilities? And Chris' tuition for his graduate school? That's right. It's just not possible. There's no way a janitor can make that much money. Now you're telling me how little interest did you have in me. There are high school dropouts who makes a lot of money. And being a janitor is a great job. But people usually wonder why I could afford all those. Have you got a second job? Maybe something you can't tell? Do you know what I do? You're a janitor, right? So you don't think wearing a suit when I visited you last time was weird? Come to think of it, then what do you do? A lawyer. Huh? You've got to be kidding me. How can you become a lawyer? Don't be jealous of Chris. You could be a lawyer even if you dropped out of high school. I studied while working and passed the preliminary bar exam. During my legal internship, I had a part-time job with a permit. It was hard, but the people around me helped me a lot. I am now working as a lawyer. Is that really true? I can't believe you are a lawyer too. Oh, for the record, Chris is not a lawyer. What? I met Chris and talked to him. He lied about being a lawyer. What? Did he lie to his mother? Don't blame him. You're the one who started all this. You're the one who pushed him into this lie. What are you talking about? You told Chris that I was sacrificing myself for him. I was just speaking for you. I didn't mean anything deep. Bullshit. He wanted to start working right out of high school, but you talked him out. You told him that I was counting on him. You said he'd be betraying me if he didn't. I heard you say some pretty selfish things. I don't know anything about that. He felt guilty and was so pressured. You were trying to control him. I didn't think you were brainwashing him like that. What are you talking about? It's for Chris' future. How's Chris, by the way? He's earning money, right? He failed the bar exam and dropped out of graduate school. He thought he couldn't stay in school. He must have suffered a lot. He does not have a stable job. What? What's that? That's disgusting! I was totally fooled. It was obvious. I knew he was lying right away. How did you know? It's so strange, isn't it? Above all, I work for Smith's law firm. That big firm? That's amazing! That's my son! What a flip-flop. Don't be embarrassed. You wanted to be a lawyer, so I would admire you, didn't you? That's not why I became a lawyer. You really only think in your own favor, don't you? Huh? What else is there? Mr. Johnson helped me, and even identified the real shoplifter when I was falsely accused. I've wanted to be a lawyer ever since, but I'm a janitor, high school graduate, so I almost gave up. Who is Mr. Johnson? He's the director of Smith's law firm. I knew him because I used to be their janitor. One day, I spoke with Mr. Johnson, who hired me as an assistant. He taught me a lot of things and guided me along. Nice. So you are a lawyer that the director takes a shine to. My life is secure. You're unbelievable. Chris always disappointed me. He's so useless. Don't say such a thing. First, I don't owe you anything, nor does Chris. What? I'll give you lots of praise, so let's live together, shall we? You're desperate. Because you can't live by yourself? Because I have no choice. What are you going to do with my life? Why don't you stop gambling and drinking first? You don't have to go into debt to do that. What? How do you know? I just did a quick research. It's pathetic to think that my money was being used for something like that. That's why you asked me to double it. Because I'm sure I'll win next time. I can't stop drinking. Alcohol makes me happy. So pathetic. Please help me. I'm your mother. Help me with my debts and monthly allowance. You're disgusting. I told you 1,000 times. I don't have a mother. I don't owe you a penny. I can't afford it. You got what you deserved, didn't you? And you're going to pay for what you did to me. What are you talking about? Have you forgotten? I filed the damage report for when you dumped dirty water on me. What? I will charge you for the suit, the eye treatment, and the alimony. Wait. I can't. Please forgive me. Oh, I almost forgot. A message from Chris. He's cutting you out of his life. Chris? Am I alone now? Who can I turn to? You only saw us as tools. And you brought this on yourself. Tyler, you need to defend me, protect me from Chris, and clear my debts. And do it secretly so that no one around will know. Are you so panicked that your brain is melted? I don't understand. There's so much to be tweaked. You're so annoying. I'll block you. Bye. Wait, Tyler! I apologize! Help me! My ex-mother was arrested and fined for the damage report I filed. I demanded compensation for the damage to the suit, medical treatment for my eyes, and alimony. She finally started working, but her salary was low, and she seemed to lead a miserable life. At least she has her house. I'm working hard as a lawyer. I want to repay Mr. Johnson for his kindness. He still teaches me a lot. The other day, I received a register mail from Chris. Enclosed was a letter of apology and gratitude. He says that he's now working hard at the construction job. I have no intention of accepting the money, so I will return it. Chris is as stubborn as I am. I hope he will accept.